out. And I'm mostly building links so that I could defend, but it seems that my opponent is far more sturdy than it may seem. Okay. It looks like here I defended quite well, and any case, without the workers, it didn't work out that well. The next building I need to build is a lurker. Building don't really build that much due to all kinds of things, like not knowing how to use them very well. Okay, the next thing it wants me to go for is a bunch of lurkers, so let's do just that and build quite a few of these lurkers. And many workers. Also, I need many workers. Here, quite a few came in. Great. I will send them around. And that will be it. So my economy now is quite tough. I just want to get those lurkers in, so they need to morph from the hydralisk. Let's get it done then. Also, the overlords. I do have enough money to build many overlords. So that's done, and now I'm waiting for the overlords. It will add 1 to the supply cap. Alright, and the lurkers. Let's get a few of these with a lot more hydralisks, and this is where I'm going to be strong enough to move in for the offensive. So let's go. The links, I would prefer them to just follow these initial areas, and it looks like we are certainly strong enough here. Okay, let's keep moving. Try to beat them. Here I need to get these lurkers on the ground. And I can't get all of them in, so that's a problem. Could be better managed. And here I need to get everybody inside of the base. You see, the lurkers are the huge unit, and it's so huge it can barely move around easily, so they have to be micromanaged quite carefully. In any case, that was a nice battle. I'm going to build a bunch of links and send units around. Here we should be able to take out their base, but it looks like that's not all over, surprisingly enough. My enemy is still somewhere, and he's somewhere strong. Oh no, he's GGing out. Fine. Let's let him do just that then. And I'm gonna do this build again. So this is a sort of a standard Zergling Hydralisk Lurker play, which is quite expensive due to Hydralisks being so expensive. In any case, here I'm building a drone and an extractor. Then I'm waiting for enough money to build a spawning pool. Okay, let's try and do just that then. Then it's 3 drones.
We require more minerals.
And an overlord.
We require more minerals.
It will cost me 100 for the overlord.
We require more minerals.
Done. Another thing I need to do is I need to queue up, kind of hotkey my locations. And after that's done, I need 6 Zerglings, so that's 3 Zerglings. Okay. 3 batches, right? 3 cocoons. Metabolic boost, done. So basically, if I get the extractor really quickly, I get the metabolic boost really quickly too. Then I need a second hatchery here. And I need to wait for enough money. Besides that, I need 2 additional Zerglings and 2 drones. Certainly not getting enough money though. So the hatchery is done. I need to get another batch of Zerglings, a queen, and an overlord. Forgot to do the drones, 2 drones. So that's the 2 drones and the overlord. Okay, overlord is done. So the next thing here, I'll need to go for a quick queen and a few additional drones. I'm gonna get a couple of these drones already. Here's the queen. Okay, and the third hatchery. Not something I really want to do because I just don't have enough stuff to go for something like that. Enough workers here in the second one. In any case, so that's the overlord. I need 2 additional zerglings. And then there was more zerglings. A queen. It looks like here it kind of forgets that I also need workers. And I'm running out of money at this point. So that's not good. But I'm still going to build it anyway. And more workers there. A lair. Lair costs 150. Then spore crawlers. You know what? I'm going to increase the size of this even further, and hopefully this will help me out following this build even better. So I'm going to GG out and do this again with a bigger overlay. Hopefully this will be a little bit better, and I'm going to use the pause a lot more so that I could try and get all of the steps, or at least most of the steps. Also, a very easy opponent will make sure I'm not attacked by any considerable force that could just ruin my build. Following these builds, I found them very difficult due to the fact that I don't know them at all whatsoever. Okay, so here I have a drone and an extractor. Then I'm waiting for enough money to build the spawn. Also, in the meantime, I could queue up some of my locations here. Okay, so the spawn pool is there. I'm getting 3 workers in the gas geyser, and I need 3 drones and an overlord. Okay, I'm waiting for the overlord now. Overlord will cost me 100. Done. The next step is the zerglings. The zerglings will need spawn pool to finish first. So that's done. I need 6 in total. Also the metabolic boost. Okay, that's not bad. Another batch of zerglings and 2 drones. Certainly don't have enough. Queen. Need the drone. Okay. So far so good. Now I need another drone. Yes. Oh lord, looks like I already did a drone. And I missed the hatchery, so that's the thing. It looks like I'm just unable to spot them quickly enough.
Require more minerals.
Okay, the hatchery is now in production. I'm stopping the timer, and everything seems to be done, besides the fact that I need the queen in my
Metamorphosis complete.
new hatchery here, but first of all it needs to finish.
Not enough energy.
Okay, my links can move down the ramp, and I'll be waiting for the hatchery. In any case, it looked quite splendid, but it seems that
Not enough energy.
I didn't build the hatchery, and I'm not sure how I would have done this in time after building the hatchery, to be frank. In any case, practice makes perfect. So I'm building 3 additional drones. I can send these drones here,
Not enough energy.
and it wants me to build even the 3rd hatchery. Okay, I will do that then. So I'm going here and I'm ordering the 3rd one. At 3 minutes 5, and there I would need another queen. Here I'm going to build a few workers so that they could mine, and it will stand for these 3 workers. The 3rd hatchery has already been started, and I will need a queen there, right here, and an overlord. Okay, I have a new event option selected on my middle mouse button, so I can kind of move back through these. Okay, so the hatchery is here. I need the queen for it. The timer can start moving forward. Done. The queen's in production. Now it will take a little bit of time for the timer to catch up, but in the meantime I'm just gonna build more drones. Okay, the next thing I need is to make the injects. And also I'm gonna go for a couple of overlords right here, let's assume that's the thing, and 2 additional zerglings. Okay. The overlords are done. I'm gonna go for not 2 lings but 2 batches. Okay. Another batch of links and a queen. Hopefully that wasn't a queen in my 4th hatchery that I missed though. So here I need lair. Fine. So how many clicks I would need to go to 200? 8 clicks.
Not enough energy.
Probably just best to hold E and wait. So maybe when it's like 50, 75 energy, it's fine to just click. Okay, here we will have to fight them. Okay, and I need to go for an extractor, evolution chamber. A bunch of spore crawlers.
Not enough energy.
Fine. Third, missile weapons.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay. And after that, 2 additional extractors need to go down. I'm gonna build 4. I like these lights that are coming on. They look very visually appealing. So the extractors are in place. It looks like I never built that Urkadin here. Something I certainly needed to go for. And now it would want me to go for another hatchery. Fine. Let's do that. After that's done, I need the hydralisks, but I'll have to max out on overlords first. I do have the money at this moment to do that. Spines and muscular augments can also be queued up. Crown carapace. Okay.
Mutation complete.
Here I have quite a few overlords. The spore core was built everywhere. Looks like it was not.
Mineral field depleted.
And here I will need to send in a bunch of workers. Probably. As you can see, I wasn't really keeping up with perfect numbers everywhere. Anyway. And that's certainly not good. Here, finally, I've got all the lurkers I would ever want, and I'm getting all the overlords in one area, which would be a disaster if maybe 10 Vikings would attack me though. As you can see, there's many overlords. There's so many overlords that it's crazy. Probably it would be an interesting idea to kind of move them all together so that they could soak up enemy armies' damage. In any case, they can clump up on top of each other quite a bit. So my army can start moving. Ah. Okay, and here the lings are attacking first. It shouldn't be like that, really. In any case, we've got some really cool hits. Here. And the main building is down. We can go into their main. Yeah, the Agile is so pumped up. Done.